you had a bottle of, matter of fact, pass me that bottle right there, brother. The water. Yeah, this is activated charcoal, man. Activated charcoal. Like if you were going through a drug overdose, that's basically an overdose of toxins in your system. You give somebody a couple of these, man, it'll push it right out of their system, man. It'll push those toxins. This is a detoxifier. All right? And that's something that you Jakes don't get into, man. You don't try to better yourself. You don't check things out. What you do today is the thing you did 2 years ago, man. The same old bullshit. You watch BET, talk shit, gossip, eat fucking pork. You don't take care of yourself, man. You don't know the name of the Most High. And then when we, the men of the Lord, come out there and try to wake you up, you're going to buck up against it. Because I don't play that game with you. If you come up stupid, I'm going to say, look, man, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time talking to you. You might as well go see Django Unchained or whatever movie's out there right now. Just keep it moving. Go ahead.
And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians.
Now he's telling you that if you drunk of this water, you're going to get diseased. But then the Most High showed Moses to take that tree and to purify that water. So that's what happened in the wilderness. So when we go down in the wilderness, man, you're going to have a lot of South Americans and other tribes they're going to be bucking up against. They're going to be praying to their Roman Catholic gods. And we want to beat the shit out of them or put them to death. The Most High going to use the elect that the Most High gave this knowledge to straighten out the rest of Israel, man. Like I said earlier, that order. Okay? All right, go ahead.
For I am the Lord that healeth thee.
Okay, that's it on that. Now let's go to, you was in the 15th chapter, right? Now let's go to 16 verses 1 to 3. We might read another verse or two down besides that.
Exodus 16 and 1. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came unto the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. Verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to the Most High we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full, for you have brought us forth into this wilderness, to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may provoke.
Yeah, that was manna from heaven. When you do the studying on manna from heaven, the Most High gave them manna from heaven. The Most High gave them quails. The Most High took care of them. But then they got a problem with the quails. They had a problem with the manna. And then the Most High said, the day before the Sabbath, he was going to allow you to take a double portion of the manna. So the next day on the Sabbath, that manna would be good. You know, you had some of these stupid ass niggas back then in the middle of the week taking double portions. So they would eat some and save the rest, and then they would go to eat the rest, and it was corrupted by, I believe, worms. The only time it didn't happen was the day before the Sabbath and the day of the Sabbath. So that shows you how hard-headed our people are. And it tells you in the book of Joshua that Joshua had to institute, put a proclamation out that the children, the Israelites had to circumcise their children. Because when they were in the wilderness, they wasn't even circumcising their children, man. That shows you. That's why you have to have leadership, man. You know, you have to have a order, a hierarchy to show the people the right way to go. And the Most High is dealing with that hierarchy. Okay? Okay, so that's it on that. Anyway, I wanted to go to the main scripture so the brother can understand. We read about Moses and the children of Israel back in the day, but now we're going to read about what's going to happen now. Ezekiel 20 verse 32 on down.
Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all, that you say, we will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries, to serve wood and stone.
Yeah, in other words, what's in your mind about you're going to stay here, you're going to go to church on Sundays, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, that's not going to be in your mind no more, man. Because either the Most High is going to deliver you or the Most High is going to destroy you. Go ahead.
As I live, saith the Lord power, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you. And I will bring you out from the people and will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered.
America is the number one country, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Go ahead.
With a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out. And I will bring you.
Now, it's not talking about Babylon. It's not talking about Egypt. Because we just read about Egypt. This is a future prophecy. Go ahead.
And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people. And there will I plead with you face to face, like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt.
Didn't we just read about that? So that's going to happen again. That didn't happen after the Babylonian captivity. Go ahead.
So will I plead with you, saith the Lord power, and I will cause you to pass under the rod, and will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
What's the bond of the covenant? The law. What the scriptures say. Bringing everything in order. Go ahead.
And I will purge out from among you the rebels.
And the Most High say he's going to purge out from among you the rebels. Because we ain't going to have no rebels and no wicked ass niggas in the kingdom of heaven. The Most High going to clean out all you Israelites that ain't right. You Latin tribes that want to eat alligator meat. You know, cook monkeys and whatnot. Eat spiders. Walk around butt naked, man. Go ahead.
And them that transgress against me, I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn. And they shall not enter into the land of Israel, and you shall know that I am the Lord. That's
right, because the only ones that's going to enter into the land of Israel are the elect of Israel. All right? And with that, we're going to close on that. And I hope you brothers and sisters learn something. And keep watching. And I'm going to say shalom.